So since Maya and Aladino so kindly toured my boat and recommended my channel, it's exploded beyond what anything I ever expected. And I've already been asked when the next video is coming out. So if you look at the history of my videos, often there's a couple of months between them. That's because I'm working the project by myself, but I'm going to try to speed that up a little bit and hopefully get some new editing software that will also make that a much less painful process. Meanwhile, if you've watched the videos a little bit, the most recent ones showed the forward hatch leading from the salon into the forepeak was plugged with a 1-inch foam plug because of the winter cold. And what I've done here is that's the 1-inch foam plug. I cut it down slightly to allow for edges and trim. And on this side, it has what's known as FRP panel, which is short for fiberglass reinforced panel. Now the surface is mostly gel coat, it's true. And I ground the rough side, the finished side really, off, and I put it face down and laminated it to that foam with laminating resin, and then put a layer of cloth over that with laminating resin. Indeed, this side, yeah, all polyester resin on this side. The other side, I put a door skin, a 1/8 inch mahogany door skin on, which you can no longer see, and did the same. I glued it with, marine adhesive to the foam panel. I added some wood plugs around where the dogs are going to go, and also where the hinges are going. There's a big piece of 1-inch plywood in there. Meanwhile, that was glued down and then also covered with cloth. In both directions, I laid the cloth over from both sides. So this is the next step. Now, this is fairing compound, epoxy fairing compound from Total Boat. And it was just some left over from when I was fairing the hull underneath the boat. So it's actually way overkill for this part of the project, but it's what I had and it cost me nothing more. So this needs sanded down. I'm not going to show you all the sanding. When I watch other channels, I tire of that really quickly because I've done this all my life, and trust me, I don't want to watch it any more than I want to do it, but it's definitely part of the process. So here it is. I'm going to sand this down. This side faces forward. It's going to just get a white epoxy coat to finish it. And then the other side, because it's in amongst all of the woodwork, it's going to get a teak veneer finish on it, and as well as the edges. And then just some varnish and it'll be ready to put in. So hopefully before the week is out, I'll show you the finished product. And even I'll break this up a little bit and show you what it looks like after I've sanded it.